The week things happening every 2 years was not my original plan. I did Band Geeks Week, and then I did Theme Song Week the year after. And my goal, because like by the time I did Film Songs Week, I was like full in. I was doing it full time. It was all that. My plan was to have a themed week every year. But as soon as I got the idea to involve other people in it, like to make each of those videos a collab, and then make the 7th one the big multi-collab, which is cool and like great, and so big and bombastic. But like it was way harder to make Theme Song Week. Like each of those 3 has been consistently more difficult and more time consuming to create. Because Band Geeks Week was just me making dubs. Boom. Theme Song Week was me, wrangling everyone together and making 7 videos. But only one of those was like a full length thing. Those were all TV show theme songs. They were like a minute long. So even that, like, it wasn't too much of an ask for my collaborators. And then Film Songs Week was 7 full songs. It was like half an hour of music. And it was a lot. Like that takes, and just like the coordinating, and like there are people who don't deliver stuff in a reasonable manner, and like having to adjust on the fly. Like originally, I might have talked about this before, but on Down in New Orleans, it was not supposed to be just me and Steve who was on bass. Originally, Charlie, CG5, was supposed to do the vocals for it. Like he agreed to do the vocals for it. And then his schedule got really busy, and he's like, I can be on the finale, but that's it. And there was also supposed to be Charles Cornell playing the piano, who he'd agreed to do that. And I sent him everything. I sent him like the files and all of that. And then he just never responded. He totally ghosted me. Which is a shame, because he's a cool guy. And like, we had a nice conversation when he was just starting out. And his piano dubs were getting a lot of attention. We had a nice email back and forth. It was really cool because no one else was doing it. And I was like, it's cool to have you in the sphere too. And so it was nice, like a couple of years after that, and he's very big now. He's like 1,300,000 subscribers or something. To be like, hey, I want to make some music with you. Do you want to do it? And he's like, yeah, man, let's do it. So that was really cool. And then to have him ghost me was like, oh, we were so close, buddy. Like when he was starting out making dubs, part of that email exchange was we were gonna do a collab, and that never happened. And then I was doing Film Songs Week, and I was like, I need a jazz pianist. Oh, Charles Cornell. Anyways, so like happens. I say all of that to say that like, the bigger in scope that my week projects got, the more time and effort they took. Like Film Songs Week took like 7 months of coordination and recording and writing and all that to do. And I realized that if I was going to have them be that kind of scope, I just couldn't make them happen every year. Because I'd be spending like half my time, all the time, working on a week project, and I just wanted to do other stuff, which is why they've ended up being every 2 years instead of every year.